Okay, so we're gonna do dilations, lesson 4. We will do lesson 3 tomorrow. Okay, so this is the last video for today. So dilations is in chapter 6, lesson 4. Lesson 3 we will do tomorrow. Okay, all right, like any other lesson, we need to know how to deal with vocabulary. We need to know rules, how we're gonna do this transformation. Okay, the transformations are not difficult. You just have to remember the rules. Okay, what is a dilation? A dilation is when an object becomes enlarged or reduced. So they can use the word shrink. Shrink means to reduce. Okay, enlarge means to make bigger. This one means to make smaller, make smaller. This one means make bigger. Like a balloon, okay? Let me show you. So, I have a balloon somewhere here. Where is the balloon? Yes, here. Okay, so when I blow, I am making the balloon enlarged. When I release the air, I am shrinking the balloon. Okay, so think about dilation, when you're blowing air into a balloon and when you're releasing air from the balloon. That is why I was saying there were 5, but yes, because dilation comes in 2 forms. Okay, so alright, so enlarging means to make bigger, reducing means to make smaller. Alright, if they ask you how many types of dilations do we have 2 types of dilations, enlarging and reducing. For you to do dilations, you need to know what is scale factor. Okay, this is very important. So scale factor is a number. It cannot be any other thing. It is a number. It can be a fraction, a decimal. Okay, but it has to be a positive number. It cannot be negative. Cannot be negative. So it is any rational number as long as it is positive. Okay, so the number, it is a scale factor, is the number we multiply, not add, you multiply. And you have to multiply x and y, not only x, both x and y. So it is the number we multiply. Put your x and y, because I know you forget. We multiply the pre-image to enlarge or reduce to get the image. So it is pre-image times scale factor. In fact, let me write it. Pre-image times scale factor equals image. You need to know this, okay? If you forget this formula, so pre-image, do I need to spell it out? Pre-image times scale factor equals to image. Scale factor also has a name. It is called K. So sometimes you'll see enlarge this when K is 3. Or, yes, what is the dilation when K is a half? Like that. Okay? So when I say K, you should know I'm talking about scale factor. When I say K, you should know you're multiplying x and y with that K. All right. So when K is greater than 1, then the pre-image is going to be enlarged. Okay? When K is less than 1 but greater than 0, then the pre-image is going to shrink or is going to be reduced. Okay? Shrinking is happening when K is greater than 0 and less than 1. When K is greater than 1, enlarging is happening. So the rules for dilation, you have your pre-image over here, and the scale factor K is 9, so you will multiply x and y, And this will be your answer. And this is what we are calling the image. Okay? So now let's do this example. A rectangle ABCD is dilated, and then they gave you this. So you already know K is 12. Just by looking at the rule, K is 12. Okay? And this is the points. And they told you to find the image. So you will multiply this by 12. Multiply by 12. Multiply by 12. Multiply by 12. Okay, now you do 4 times 12. A prime will be 48. 2 times 12, 24. B prime will be 48 and 120. C prime will be, what is 9 times 8? That will, 9 times 12, 108. 108 and 120. And here will be 108 and 24 for D prime. And this is your image. So this is your answer. You will say image here when K is 12. When K is 12. So this is your answer. Okay? Let's do when K is less than, when K is between 0 and 1. So let's say K equals 1/2. Okay? Or let's choose another. Let's choose a better. I'm going to choose a different number. Half is easy. When K is 1/5. Okay? So we have A is 30 and 15. And then B is negative 25 and negative 40. So you will multiply by 1/5, multiply by 1/5, multiply by 1/5, multiply by 1/5. Okay? So this will be 30 over 1 times 1 over 5, comma, 15 over 1 times 1 over 5. Here you will have negative 25 over 1 times 1 over 5, comma, negative 40 over 1 times 1 over 5. Okay? So then you will say A prime. So this will be, before I get to A prime, this will be 30 over 5. And this will be 15 over 5. And this will be negative 25 over 5. Negative 40 over 5. So now, A prime. Now you do your answer. 30 divided 5 is 6. 15 divided 5 is 3. Negative 25 divided 5 is negative 5. Negative 40 divided 5 is negative 8. This is B prime. And this is A prime. And this is your image. And this is your answer. Image when K is 1/5, 1/5. Okay? So that's how you do. You make sure you multiply each number, each coordinate with the scale factor, and you get your answer. Now, there will be a question that tells you find the scale factor. Find the scale factor. When the question says find the scale factor, you say scale factor. You use this formula. Scale factor equals image over pre-image. image divide pre-image. Another word for pre-image is original figure. So you will hear me sometimes saying original figure, or you can say old figure and new figure. So new divide old gives you scale factor, okay? New divide old. Remember this, you cannot forget. Image over pre-image. I over P gives me S. You cannot forget that. So let's do an example so that you see. Okay. I need paper. Okay. So the question says, find the scale factor. Find the scale factor if the image A prime was 6, 4, and the pre-image was 3, 2. Okay, so what will you do? You will remember scale factor equals image over pre-image. So these are the numbers for the image. I will do X and then I will do Y. I should get the same answer. If I get different answers, something is wrong. My I for X is 6. My X for P is 3. So my X for image is 6. My X for pre-image is 3. My Y for image is 4. My Y for pre-image is 2. 6 divide 3 is 2. 4 divide 2 is 2. So K equals 2. And you write the scale factor is 2. And this is your answer. Okay? Remember, scale factor does not have units. Because if this was inches and this is inches, the inches go away. Okay? Scale factor does not have units at all. So here, where is the graph paper? Here. So do dilations on this one. Draw a triangle. 0. So A is 0, 2. B is 2, 0. And C is 0, negative 2. And your K is change these numbers. No. You have 6? Yes. Change these numbers to 3. Okay? Your K equals to 2. And then do the same. A is, here K is 1/4. Okay? So you have 0, 0. And you have 4, 0. And you have 4, 4. Okay? Color your image green or blue. So do these two dilations. That's it. See you tomorrow, inshallah.